This podcast is brought to you by lineupmedia.fm.
Hey listeners, Erik Apple from American Animals, and today's podcast is brought to you by Amazon. It's really easy to support American Animals. Before you shop at Amazon, and we know you all do it, go to our website. That's the number 2, AmericanAnimals.com, and click on the Amazon banner on the homepage. It's that easy. Remember, that's 2AmericanAnimals.com, and click the Amazon banner before you shop.
You know what they say about one bad apple? Well, we've got 2. Gather round, boys and girls, and get ready for a different kind of story time. It's American Animals. All your favorite athletes, entertainers, and weirdos are coming to you like you've never heard them before. It's uncensored. It's not safe for work. It's a goddamn zoo. From the OC to oh shit. Join Erik, Bad Apple, and Ian, Uncle Creepy McCall. Get some.
Boom. We're back.
What up? Hey, guys.
American Animals back on Dash Radio. Erik Apple hanging out with Ian McCall. And last week we started off kind of slow, so this week we're going to try to get a little more excited.
You know, we didn't get fired after week 1. That's a big deal.
Hey. After the first week, we just get easier because we grow on you.
Yes. We're like a bad case of herpes. You're just going to have to deal with it.
I mean, God, you went straight into it.
I did.
So last week we had quite a week to break into the beginning of our show. We had Cole Miller.
Which is, you know, I don't know if you watched the fight on Saturday, but he lost. But it was a fucking mess of a fight. So, and I don't think that he actually lost.
Yeah, you know, he was coming on strong in the end, but we'll kind of get into that a little bit more later. We also had Jessie Jane, one of the 5 biggest adult film stars of all time.
Ever. And
she is absolutely adorable, and she's a really good friend of ours.
She is.
She's hilarious.
Such
she speaks good. And then, man, Terrell Owens, and it's not Terrell because I said Terrell. It's Terrell Owens, who's one of the greatest wide receivers ever to play the game of football. And he came in here and, man, he had a lot of really cool stuff to say and a lot of really cool insight. And he's another person, really well spoken. He's not just an athlete. He's a smart guy. He's
very smart and well read and educated.
100%. And then last and certainly not least, we had Erik Ade, who you had on your
on my podcast today.
Sleepy Time. Story Time with Uncle Creepy.
And I almost cried today and during one of his stories. He expanded on what we talked about last week about him going to, you know, prison in Pakistan for accidentally being a drug mule on accident, and the stories of going from good to bad and what turned him into a professional poker player now.
Well, yeah, so
crazy stuff.
Let's if people didn't hear it, they can go back and listen to it later on. But Erik Ade, he was on the show Locked Up Abroad. He was locked up in jail for multiple years in Pakistan.
Yeah, the only person to ever be on his own episode. He got locked up at 19, and he thought he was importing high-line leather goods, and it turns out that he was smuggling heroin for somebody that tricked him into doing it. He had done it a couple times before, and everything went smoothly. He got to travel the world for free. Well, it ended up being drugs, and he went through this whole crazy stuff. The first year and a half of his life in prison in Pakistan, they were trying to kill him. And then finally, he turned the tide, and he ended up running the prison.
I'm sure a Pakistani prison is not the most friendly place for a very white-looking American guy.
No, a big 6'2" or 3", 220, 240-pound white dude. He said he walked into prison swinging. Literally, they looked at him and they said, you know, you're going to walk in here, get your hands up. So he said, okay, I'm going.
I'll tell you right now, I mean, I've been through a lot in my life, and I thought I was like semi-tough, but just having a conversation with that guy, I was like, I'm a pussy.
Yeah.
This dude's a legit badass, and in relative terms, I'm a pussy.
Yes.
Because like we talked about, a lot of people would have rolled up and died in that situation, right?
Oh, very much so. People can't understand the sort of pressure that comes with things like that.
It's a lot of pressure. I mean, pressure is not even the word. It's like sink or swim, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're either going to live or you're going to die. And granted, it's a different context, but it's like being in a cage fighting another man for very little money in front of millions of people. It's hard to do, and there's a lot of pressure and a lot on the line.
Yeah. A little bit more on the line when it's your life, though, I'd say.
Yes. I'm just saying stress-wise.
Yeah. So, hey, we're back, Dash Radio, every Wednesday, 5 to 7. That's our schedule now. So, everyone, make sure you lock that in. Set your calendars on your phone, whatever it takes, so you can check us out. Also, look forward to, in the future, we are going to set up our 360 Fly camera. We want to thank 360 Fly. They gave us a camera, and that camera is super cool, Ian, because what it does is one camera you put in the middle of the room, and it shows a 360-degree angle of the entire room that you can watch on just one computer screen, and you can see everything in the room, and you can even control which specific part if you want to zoom in on certain things, like a virtual reality camera, and we can run it live at some point if we decide to. So if people really want to get creepy with Uncle Creepy, they can do virtual reality with us.
Wow. That could get weird. I'm not gonna lie. The first thing I saw in virtual reality was adult
Porn,
film,
obviously.
But then, of course, with me, the second thing is as a kid showing me something like a video game on there, like, "Well, look what you can do." I'm like, "Wait, why? Why am I looking at an iPad? Like looking the wrong way? No, turn around." And I turned around, the screen was different. I'm like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like so far right now when you look at VR or virtual reality, it's almost like you're like, it's too weird. I don't really get it, or it's like hard to grasp. But let's be real. Almost every major technology that we use every day, all day, at one point it was like, I don't really get it. It's complicated. I don't want to deal with it.
It's easier than you think, too.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be pretty big, pretty quick.
Yeah,
and the world is moving fast.
Kids are growing up, and they say the human intelligence grows every 18 or doubles every 18 months.
I don't know. I think there's stupider.
There's more stupid people here.
I think society's getting dumber. Like when they talk about the dumbing down of society, or
yes, well, exactly. There's a larger scale of stupidity in the world, but there's also, I think, the smarter people are getting more smart.
Well, I'm feeling smarter.
Yeah.
So what's going on? So you do have a fight coming up. You're going to be fighting at the end of July. So you're in pretty much not full training mode, but you're getting there, right?
Oh no, I'm in full training mode. I've been training for a couple weeks. I'm fighting Justin Scoggins in Atlanta on July 30th, UFC 201.
And who's who else is on that card? Oh, I'm sorry, DJ?
It's Demetrius Johnson and Wilson Hayes. He's fighting a guy on a 1-fight win streak.
Yeah, how's that? So you win one fight and you get a title fight. That's so
why? Okay,
that's why you're there.
The reasoning behind that is because DJ asked to stay busy because he's a fucking badass, and he said, "Hey, listen, I want another fight," and they said, "Okay." Because he is the best pound-for-pound fighter on the planet, so they gave him what he wants, and then they moved my fight 2 weeks later because it's either going to be me, the only guy with credibility that says I've actually beaten DJ, and also if I win, you have that storyline, and then if I lose, I'm fighting a 23-year-old karate kid who's damn good. So if he beats me, then he's the new superstar.
So it's a good situation for the UFC one way or the other. And let me I have a question for you. And we know that a lot of people consider, and I agree, that DJ is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, one of the most talented fighters. Do you think he's 100% the lowest paid champion in the UFC?
Well, by far.
What about even lower paid than the girls?
Oh yeah. Well, him and Joanna might make the same amount of money.
Now, Joanna is a bad bitch. She is mean.
As much as I want to not like her, because she did beat up. She took that title that's around her waist from
Jessica.
No, she took it from Carla.
Oh, that's right.
Which is like my know.
But she brutalized Carla and Jessica. It was fucking,
two girls that I've known for over a decade, then trained with and helped become who they are.
It was horrible watching her beat them up because she's fucking mean. Like she's like hurtful. Like all fighting hurts. She's mean, like fuck. She throws a lot of elbows.
You should have heard her backstage when we're one dressing room away, for like 2 hours, and I'm looking at my coach and look at the fighter, and I'm like, okay, let's start doing something.
Can you hear the pads like banging? Like
she hits harder than I do, probably.
Really?
She hits really fucking hard. Maybe, I don't know. She's a woman, who knows? But I just say that because she's a badass.
She's pretty legit. She
stares at me like she wants to fight me. So I'm like, what the fuck are you looking at?
Well, and the shit that she talks with the girl the other chick on Tough is fucking hilarious.
So both these girls are women, whatever you want to call them. They are English is their second language. So they're talking shit in their second language, and they both have deeper voices than I do. So I cannot take it serious. I was up here a couple weeks ago, and my buddy had it on. I just sat there for 5 minutes. I'm like, you got to turn this shit off because I can't do it. I can't think. And they're 115-pound women, so who can really be afraid of them?
Well, but it's not that. It's just they talk some like they really hate each other, and
yeah,
it's
not even good shit talking. It's just like you're stupid. No one likes you. You dress stupid.
It's like talking shit for ESL.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, fuck. Like you should have a coach or something for that part because I don't know.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Well, I mean, actually, I take it back. I was going to say I'm surprised that they don't have like English teachers or better English, someone teaching them better English while they host stuff. But I mean, when you think about it, considering they speak pretty good English, all things considered. I mean, because I don't speak very good Polish
or Portuguese.
I speak decent Portuguese.
No fala português.
Fala português. Fala brasileiro. I mean, half the people that coached us were Brazilians, right?
Yes. So we had to hear that shit. It's been a long time. I mean, always someone yelling at me in Portuguese.
Marco used to only say shit in Portuguese to me, and that's what he spoke. I don't know if I ever told you. One time when he cornered me, he like didn't say a word, and I won the fight. And afterwards, I asked him like, "How come you don't say anything?" He goes, "I've been coaching you every day for a couple of years. What am I going to say? I've already said it." I'm like,
"Good, thanks, man."
Gee, thanks, bro. Like, like he literally just looked at me, and then I won. He's like, "All right, cool." And then I'm like, "You don't say anything." He's like, "What am I supposed to say? I told you what to do.
I made you tough.
I've been telling you what to do for years." Oh, cool, bro. Thanks.
Thanks, Dad.
2 American Animals. That's what it is on every single social media. Make sure you check us out, our Twitter, our Instagram, like our Facebook page, follow us, follow all of our awesome guests. And we have one of those awesome guests, Ian, don't we?
I'm excited.
You are?
I'm very excited.
Ooh, so once again, Erik Apple hanging out with Ian, Uncle Creepy McCall here on Dash Radio for American Animals. And our guest this week is none other than DJ Erik Cubeechee. What's up, Erik?
Applause. Thank you very much. You guys had Terrell Owens and Jesse Jane, right?
Terrell Owens and Jesse Jane. So, I mean, I hope.
Well spoken. You guys are going to think I'm a genius after this shit. Jesus Christ.
Oh, boy.
I like music.
So
that's funny.
So for those of you who don't know, DJ Erik Cubeechee's been around for quite a little while in the game. You've been DJing, I'd say, 14, 15 years at least.
Like 15 years, something like that.
You've been around a little bit. You've been living here in SoCal and Hollywood and doing some big shows, some little shows.
Dude. Started off just on the radio. I worked on the beat. There was not this bullshit beat that you hear now, that like the original beat, the original one with like Theo and everybody, and then Julio G, who's actually I think he has a radio station on Dash.
How did that come about? How did that come about? What were you doing before? Like you were just DJing like parties and like little
just doing house parties. I got in a car accident. I got some money, and then I told my mom. No, I got in a car accident, and my mom, I went to a party and
what a gangster Latino thing to say. Like, I got in a car accident. I got some money, Holmes, and now I bought some DJ equipment.
Okay, hey, I'm not fucking Mexican.
I mean, how ghetto are you if you talk about a car accident like that was your way of coming up? Yeah, I got a car accident. It was awesome.
Can I talk?
Okay.
So I got in a car accident.
Yes.
I got a settlement for a couple thousand.
Okay.
Got a settlement for a couple thousand. I talked to my mom because I'd seen a couple guys DJ. Talked to my mom into buying me turntables and a mixer.
And did you, at that time, had you ever played with anyone else's?
No.
So you never touched it and just bought it and said, I'll play.
Bought it because I seen my buddy, the Gooch's brother, used to DJ these house parties and kill it.
Well, what age was this?
Oh, 15.
Oh, shit.
Something like 16.
Okay.
So then, anyways, I did I started doing it. My mom was like, this is a time when there was mad gang violence. Especially, I lived in Westminster. So you know what's up with that.
And, back, how old are you?
40.
We don't talk about that.
So yeah, that's the age range when Westminster was serious. There was a lot of gang violence back then.
I live on 21st Street. That's where I used to live at, right there on Golden West 21st. So anyways, my mom was like, cool, you can have it, but you can't take it out of the house because because
she was worried about it getting stolen or about you being somewhere and getting in trouble.
Yeah, both. Or getting stolen, getting shot, getting beat up, whatever. And
watching Asian boys. One of my best friends and training partners and coaches, Romy Adonza.
Yeah.
He got shot 5 times. He was a little Asian gangbanger.
Oh, is that right?
He's got scribble all over his neck and all these other shit.
So, anyways, awesome. I did. My buddy, one of my best friends, had a party and he invited me. He goes, "Hey, dude, you need to DJ. You're the only one that has equipment that's in our age." So then,
did you even know what you're doing?
I had practiced. I had been practicing off my buddy's brother's records. So then I went there and I started buying records, and then I did it.
And that was when DJing was real DJing because you had vinyl.
Oh yeah. I mean, we used vinyl after that for a long time, but I mean, yeah, we bought pieces of vinyl, and then I did that party, and then girls started walking up, and then I was like, I love this. This is the best.
This was a spark.
This is the
You're
shit.
Like sold.
That's it. And then I started DJing. I DJ'd after that. I got a couple gigs here and there, and then I DJ'd a disco night. There used to be a place in Huntington Beach called Mazzotti's, and it was what's that place next to the police station in Huntington? What's it called? Something below, 7th below, next to the 31 Flavors.
Like downtown?
Downtown.
I don't know.
Next to the police station. Anyways, it used to be called Mazzotti's, and
It's
I
like a
did
little bar now.
I did a Sunday. This is funny. I did a Sunday night there, disco night, and the
legitimately disco.
And I used to bring equipment and bring all the records there. And the door guy,
care.
I was getting paid like $50 for the whole night.
Well, whatever. That's
and then and bring my equipment. And the door guy there was Tito Ortiz, your buddy.
I thought you were gonna say Tank Abbott.
No, it was Tito. Tito was like he was working over there too. So yeah. So anyways, that started happening. Then I got a internship at the Beat, and then I was answering phones for Julio G, and I got on the street team, and then Julio just had me as an intern answering phones, and then from there on, there was a time where Julio couldn't make it to the Billboard Awards, but I was there just by chance.
Yeah.
And then he couldn't make it because he got caught in some traffic jam or something. And then they're like, Erik, you go on. And then I went on. And then when I came back,
so you DJ'd at an award show.
No. I was just there hanging out because Julio G was going to come and just be the host.
Okay.
And he couldn't make it. So then I became not only the DJ, and then when I came back to the radio station after the weekend, after the Billboard Awards, they're like, hey, we want you as a host on the radio because you're kind of funny.
Yeah.
And then that became being a DJ, and then I started DJing, and it all kind of just started, snowballing.
It all took off from there.
Yeah.
I mean, so it sounded like it kind of went from zero to 100 real quick.
Real quick. It was fun though. The radio did a lot, It's different than what it is now.
Yeah, it's a different
And
time.
so is DJing. DJing's different now, because back then we had to find the vinyl. Now it's, anybody, you get them a computer.
Back then it was like a real, I don't want to say it's not an art now, but it was more of an art form, and there took more creativity and more time and like more searching.
More searching for
and
sure.
And more knowledge of music. You had to know your shit.
Yeah, more labor intensive, it seems.
Definitely more time searching for music, because if you had a record and it was a good record, just say, whatever the new Gangstar record was, you had to go find it. And if you couldn't find it physically, there was no downloads. There was no, because it was a piece of vinyl. Unless your buddy had a vinyl machine that could, rip a piece of vinyl, but that wasn't happening. Or you were playing CDs, but back then, whoever was playing CDs, it was just
people made fun of them.
Fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly.
What are you doing here? You know what I mean?
It's horrible.
So yeah. So I mean, it's a lot easier now as far as getting the music, but you still got to have. Well, you know what? You don't really have to have that because the technology now is just way so far.
So tell me this: how much for somebody who was DJing before the changeover? How hard of a deal was it for you to switch over from like vinyl to either CD or just digital in general to your computer or to CDs?
I remember AM was the first one to introduce Serato and like the whole stuff.
And is that still the program everyone uses?
Serato. Most of the DJs use Serato, or they just use the pioneers, the CDJs. But the biggest software is Serato. But AM was the first one to kind of do it, and I remember sitting. There's a club right here in Cahuenga. I think I forgot what it was called. It was in the corner over here, Cahuenga, and right here, but where the CVS, next to the CVS. But there used to be a club there, and then I remember talking to DJ Muggs from Cypress Hill, and I was like, "Yo, this shit is crazy. Like, I don't know, it's not really keeping it real, whatever, because I was still trying to keep it real."
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone
And
thought that in the beginning, right? They were like, "Oh, fuck that! It's like pussy shit.
Yeah,
you guys are selling out."
You just got to go vinyl. I don't know why you're using it. And Muggs was like, "Yo,
It's the future, man.
yeah, that's the future. You got to use this shit, learn this shit, because that's what everybody's gonna be using." And I was like, "Fuck, if Muggs is telling me that shit,
Can't stop
You
the
know what I
internet.
mean? Yeah."
Exactly.
And then after that, I was like, "Fuck it." And then I just started getting a computer. It was really weird and odd, like the first time you're playing off a computer, but you're actually still using the vinyl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're using the vinyl to manipulate the music, but it's still. You're still using, it's just your whole library is in a computer.
Yeah, it's in the computer now.
Yeah,
It's
so,
all logged
yeah.
in there.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's so funny to think, imagine back in the day, DJs were carrying crates of records. They'd have 2-3 crates of records they'd take to every show, right?
Yeah.
In addition to your turntables.
More than that. Well, we wouldn't take, when we go to do clubs, you'd take just, 4, 5, 6 crates or something like that. That's when your buddies were, but that's when you had a lot of, you'd have like 3 or 4 buddies that you'd be like, yo, got a show Friday night, they'd help you out. Or you get that fucked up night when there'd just be like you by yourself and you're like, yo, fuck. And you're lugging them in by yourself. And then you see the guy, one of the bus boys, you're like, what's up, dude? Hey, can you? They like help you out. But you know what I mean? That was fun times, dude. Believe it or not.
Yeah, you paid your dues though.
Yeah. been around, dude. So, it's cool though. It's good to see like everything moving forward now, but then everybody's a DJ now, which is also, it's kind of cool too, whatever.
Yeah, it kind of trips me out how everybody's a DJ
And
now.
so many hot chicks are DJs now.
Oh
it's
man,
the
you should see how
worst.
many girls come up to me like, "Oh my God, can you teach me how to DJ, Eric?" And I'm like,
No.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it. Come over for a drink. Come over for a drink. I don't know.
Anything can be negotiated.
I don't know. Let me think about it. Come over for a drink. I'll show you how to mix a little bit.
So, and then how did you get to the point now? You're part of the whole Skam Artist crew. Tell us about Skam Artist and Sujit and how you came to be a part of that crew, and tell us who else is in it as well.
Well, Skam Artist was I was with Sujit before Skam Artist because Sujit was with this other.
Did you find him in India?
No, I did not find him in India. Funny,
But someone did.
someone did.
We'll get back to that.
Obviously, some did. Anyways,
Was he making Nikes before he started this?
All right. Anyways, so then we went to Sujit used to work for this company called Baby Ree, and he was managing people, and he was like, "Yo, E," and he used to come to Club Rubber all the time, and I was doing Club Rubber at the time, and I was just doing my stuff and getting booked here and there, and then Sujit used to be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna start my management company," and I remember we were at this place called Baja Sundays in Whittier, and I was with Sujit and this other cat named Nerve. Sujit was thinking of what should I call my management company, because he was just about to start it, and somebody came up with Skam Artist, and Sujit Kundu is his first name, so it's Sujit Kundu Artist Management, so it's Skam.
Oh, that's what that stands for.
That's what it stands for.
I never knew that.
Yeah. Here we go.
Bing,
so
bing,
then,
bing, bing, bing.
So then, my buddy Nerve, he kind of like drew out this thing, and then that was this logo, and then the first guy on it was Vice. It was me, Vice, Echo, and myself were the first DJs on it. Mm-hmm. And then it just started, everybody wanted to get, representation. Not representation at that time. It was just everybody was trying to just.
It's just hard but it's hard to negotiate for yourself. Like, this is what I'm worth, motherfucker.
Yeah, but back then, I mean, there wasn't that many DJs, and it wasn't there was cell phones, but there was a Twitter, there was a Facebook, everything was done. The promotion was done through flyers, all that shit. So then, when you think about it, then people were just trying to get gigs anywhere you could, but. I had a good name because I was working on the radio, which is my like kind of thing outlet, and then I was also doing the Big Rubber parties with John Huntington and Damien and all the guys, and I was doing all the clubs in Orange County.
Did you ever? You were too young. You never really made any rubbers, did you?
No, I was barely too young. Maybe I think I went to one. I did travel Europe with John Huntington.
Oh, awesome.
on his world tour.
On his world. Oh boy,
it was me. He came with me and Chuck and remember Summer, or no, Summer. Yeah, Chuck's ex fiance. What's her nuts? And then Antonio and Kay. A bunch of us went to fucking Europe for a month, and we ran around, and John was there, and I almost ended up kicking the shit out of him by the end of the trip.
Yeah, John.
Most of us did.
I love John. He is an acquired taste. But anyways, for our listeners who don't know anything about Club Rubber was the first club outside of New York City, I would say, that really focused on EDM and techno and house. And it was the first club, I think, where like chicks would show up. And this is, I mean, nowadays people won't believe me unless they were there. Girls would show up in heels and like a bathing suit bottom and topless with just little stickers over their nipples. And that's it.
Well, kitty cats.
And people were like doing drugs and like fucking like in the club, and that was like a normal thing. Like I had sex at Club Rubber when I was like 22 years old. The first time they did a Vegas arena show.
Mandalay Bay. Oh.
No, at Orleans.
Orleans, yeah.
I like had sex in the club, and it was like not that weird. And I was like a little kid, and I thought it was so like I was like that was cool.
Nah, those guys, Huntington and Huntington and all those guys and Damien, they were doing those major clubs that you see now. That's what they were doing that years ago. I mean, but they had the monopoly on it. You know what I mean? They had the monopoly on.
They were ahead of the game
ahead of the game.
Way ahead of the game,
what I mean?
100%. As far as like how crazy clubs are and how shit just gets wild, and like having like the real DJs and like Scooter Lavelle and you and who else used to play those?
They had a Beach, and then Dave All Day. Dave All Day just won a Grammy for remixing that Bruno Mars song.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Those guys were doing all that stuff, and then Danny Love, and then a bunch of DJs. But they had a lot of people, a big following. But that's how I got my name out, and then. The Skam started building and building and building and building and building, and then now there's a lot of people. We got we got Little John, you got you got Echo, you got who else? You got Nick Cannon. You got Chalk. You got, I mean, you name it. There's a lot of people. Your buddy's on there too. Brody Jenner, isn't it your buddy?
I don't think. No,
I think, wasn't he?
Suja
No?
doesn't represent him.
No, I thought he did. I thought he was on there too.
I've been booking him. I booked him the last couple of times in Orange County.
I don't know. I thought he was on there.
I don't even book DJs, and him and his manager called me up, and they're like, "Well, you got Orange County on lock. Like, where should we play? You want to book us?" And I booked him the last 2 times.
I thought he was on there. I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows?
Matty Osborne is his guy.
Oh, is he? I don't know.
Matty also,
I thought it was on
Matty
there.
also handles like Jay Sean and some other people.
Oh, and then
he was the one at Coachella with us, right?
Matty, the little Asian dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. So, anyways, he's got a lot of people.
I don't pay attention.
He's got a lot of people, and he's doing successful. It's probably number one. Besides like straight EDM music, probably the biggest. Open format and just electro.
And it seems like the Skam Artist guys are guys that play more hip hop.
Yeah,
Almost
a little
all
bit.
of
I
them.
mean, everybody's. I think we got 5 too, and Eric Deluxe, and
I hate DJ 5.
He
has all the hottest chicks are his friends. That guy's Instagram is full of every girl I love.
Yeah,
I hate that little guy.
yeah. He's funny, dude. He's
he's cool.
DJ.
I'm joking.
He's
I
a
like
great
him.
guy, dude. You know
I
what?
want to hang out with him.
Now that I think about it, dude, yeah, that little fucker, dude. He always has hot chicks on his stuff.
All the
dude.
hot chicks that I'm
And he's always
cool.
like, I was always maxing like somewhere. He's always chilling like at a cool shoe shop or at a cool like clothing place or some shit.
Everything's a fucking photo shoot.
Yeah,
It's just like, what up?
everything's like cool. Yeah,
He's
so-
amazing.
Yes. You do good at this, Apple. I'm pretty impressed, dude.
Are
Jesus
you?
Christ, yeah, dude.
What do you
It sounds
mean?
pretty good. No, you're pretty good, pretty professional.
This is, he's been
He's
doing this for a long time, and I've never done it with him until now. I've seen him do it. I never paid attention. And now that he's leading me through this wonderful world of broadcasting.
It's pretty
Whatever
good,
you wanna
dude.
call it.
You know what though? But you did King of the Cage, so it's kind of almost the same
King of the
shit.
Cage. I was hosting X Games on ABC.
That's right, you
World
were
Sports.
doing X
when I
Games,
was
dude.
literally a teenager. I hosted the biggest show on television.
No
The biggest
shit.
show in sports as a teenager, and that was a legit like live.
Yeah.
After that, it was all easy. Like there was
Yeah.
nothing stressful after that shit. Let me tell you.
Yeah. No, I understand.
I mean, Ish will tell you. I mean, Wide World of Sports in its heyday had like, I don't know, 10, 20 million viewers every week. It
More
was
than that.
huge.
Buddy Ishmael Soto in the building.
Yeah. I'm trying to get him on the mic, but he don't want to talk to us. He just wants to have a cocktail.
Yeah. Yo, what's up? This is DJ Erik Cubeechee, and you are listening to Two American Animals.
Hey guys, this is Eric Apple from American Animals, and yo, if you like our show and you're a real MMA fan, you got to check out Funky Van Askren, Joe Warren, and Sean Wheelock on the Lineup MMA podcast. These guys got some of the biggest name guests in the entire sport of fighting, and they talk about the shit that other fighters are scared to talk about. So check them out on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, or lineupmma.com. Hey guys, guess what? Audible is offering a free audiobook download with a free 30-day trial to give you the opportunity to check out their service. And you get it right through our website. I'll tell you one example and a great thing I would recommend. I'm a Star Wars fan, and the best thing to do is listen to audiobooks, the Star Wars audiobooks. They're great, and they have awesome sound effects as well. So download your free audiobook today. Go to audibletrial.com/animals. Again, that's audibletrial.com/animals for your free audiobook, or check out our website, www.2americananimals, and that's the number 2, americananimals.com. So we are talking to Erik Cubeechee. We're talking about everything, how his career came about, talking about 92.3 The Beat, how we got a part of Skam Artists. And then, man, you became a part of Skam Artists. You were, really had a lot of things going for you. And then you hit the big time and you got married.
No, I didn't get married. I was engaged.
Oh, you were?
I never got married. I was engaged with
Lucky.
I was engaged for 4 years. 4 years.
You were never. Oh wait, wait. So there was an engagement that lasted 4 years and just never worked out.
See, I like that.
like that.
What a trick that is right there.
No, but you know what? No, she was engaged, and then that was it, dude. And then we had a baby, and then
So for those of you who don't know, Erik Cubeechee was engaged for years and years and had a baby with Jamie Presley, and she's from Orange County. I mean,
Yeah,
I feel like she's
Costa
from Orange
Mesa or
County, right?
something. I
Because
guess.
she's always been around since I can remember.
Yeah.
So I figured she was born there. And
Costa Mesa. I
and
think.
Jamie used to go out with us all the time. It was kind of she was kind of a part of our crew for a long time there.
Yeah, she was cool. Shit happens.
Sometimes.
She was cool if you didn't have a baby with her. I mean,
Exactly.
she never did nothing wrong to me. I like her.
Oh fuck, I don't know, man. She's crazy.
When you have a baby with someone, you tend to hate their guts.
yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, you too.
Oh, I have a child.
I can't.
Nah, you know what? I don't know. It's just we just think about shit the wrong. I mean, I don't know. She just thinks, you know.
So tell us what it's like. You know, I mean, I have a lot of friends who have some pretty well known and pretty famous. I mean, I talk to Carrie Hart about it all the time. Him with Pink, and so I mean, what's it like to be with someone who's like that noticeable? Because she stands out. She's been on a lot of big shows, a lot of big movies. What's it like to be with someone like that on a daily basis?
On a daily basis,
Like, I mean, you guys just want to go to the store and like people want to stop her.
It's not that big of a deal because I'm like, dude, it's not that big of a deal. You know, I think they think sometimes in their head it's a bigger deal than what it is.
Yeah, of course.
You know, and I'm just like, yo, let's just go over there, whatever. And then, oh my, I want to take a picture. So what? Take a picture. It's not that big of a deal, you know. But I mean, it just becomes when it's like, we can't go there, Erik, because we can't go to the Orange.
Because I'm famous.
No, we can't go to the Orange County Fair because people will recognize me and all that shit. And I'm like,
Well,
dude,
she
wear a hat and glasses.
I was just gonna say she always wears a hat anyway.
Yeah, nah, but she was, you know what? It was just that, and then it's like it's a lot of ego shit. You know what I mean? It's like, well, you know, you need to do this. I don't need to do shit. You know, I'm not really tripping. You know, like. I don't know. It's just, you know.
But
how it
so,
goes.
I mean, were you impatient with like the daily stuff? Like, because every day people want to talk to her, take a picture with her.
It never mattered to me because I was on the road a lot too. You know what I mean? So I was always just on the road, and then I'd come back, but when we had the kid, I didn't take that many gigs, you know, because I can come home and be with the kid. But then she never understood. See, here's the thing that really fucked it all up is because I was on the radio when we met, when then we had the baby, and then I was traveling. I was doing gigs here and there, and she's like, well, you're never home. You become this tour, like DJing all over the place, doing shows here and there, blah, 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 and you're never home. That's not the guy. And I'm all, dude, well, you hooked up with a DJ. I don't know what to tell you.
You know what you got into.
You know, this is what you signed up for.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we get along here and there, you know, but it's just the same shit, you know. It's just cat and dog. Dude.
I mean, it's hard to hear that from her because it's like, well, wait, you work out of town all the time. What do you mean?
Yeah, no, she films and she does her thing, but it's just
pot, meat, kettle.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's just, you know, it is what it is. But I mean, it's so funny, dude. It's ridiculous at times. Like the conversations, like just the arguments are just, you know, it's just not even just, okay, go do your shit. Let me do my shit.
So how did you guys like it? I mean, I never asked this because it's funny when you're friends with someone, you just like accept the way it is, but you never really like, if I wasn't there or you never talked about it, I never asked. So, but how did you guys like really get together in the beginning?
Oh, the funniest,
you were, please tell me you guys are trashed and made out.
No. Well, nah, that's funny. Well, actually, maybe. No, you know what? She had, I had been DJing in Orange County, and she had booked me to do her birthday party, right? Okay. And then
where was that at?
She said it was a setup.
No, she had booked me. Listen to this.
Oh, yeah. She worked it out ahead of time. Yeah. That bitch is playing chess.
She had booked me. She had booked me to do a birthday party, and then I was like, okay, I'll do it. And then that night, I was DJing at remember they used to have that club. What was that club off the 405? I forgot. The Rhino Room or whatever.
Right next to the
That's
gym.
how long ago.
Right next to 24 Hours.
Yeah. There used to be a club there, and then my buddies were all in town from that I had played, that I went to high school with. And I don't know. I go, I'm double booked. Like, I have to go do this chick's party. I don't know if she's an actress or something. And then, but my buddies are in town.
Oh, so you didn't really know her that well. Too.
Everybody else did, but I was like, I don't know.
Everyone else did, huh?
Yeah. So then all of my buddies were like, yo, you're not going to go do a party. And I'm like, no, then my boys are in town. My buddy Salvy's in town. All these guys were going to hang out. So I sent my buddy Gary, Long Island, to go
you blew
DJ.
her off.
Yeah.
Oh, well
so
played.
I sent my buddy Long Island to go do it. And then she's like, who the fuck are you? Where's Erik? He's like, Eric's, I don't know where Eric's
busy,
at.
He's double booked.
No. Then she came to my birthday party when I had my birthday party. I had my birthday party in Orange County. She came up. She's like, you owe me. You fucking didn't do my birthday party. Blah, blah, blah. Piece of shit. And I was like, all right. So that ended that shit. Then AM had done. We didn't talk for a long time, and then AM Vice and Sujit ran into her in New York, and then she needed music for her fashion show because she used to have a fashion line. And then she had AM. AM had done her music, and then Vice had done her music, and Vice or AM couldn't do it. So then she called me to come do it, and I'm like, you know, and then all right, fuck it. So
you felt obligated.
I went over there. She's like, yeah, come over. We talked, and she's like, come over. Come over and
have a drink.
Then you had a
no,
baby.
Come over and let's have a drink.
come over and now we're here at Dash Radio, and that was
Come
it.
over and now we have a baby.
No. She said come over, and then it was funny because on the way there, I had gone out to Vegas like the weekend before. So I came back. Don't ask me why, but my nose was bleeding. Like I had a bloody nose on Monday.
My nose is usually bleeding after I come over from Vegas as well. Trust me.
So then but it wasn't because of that. But then I came back and I had like a thing up my nose, and I'm like, dude, my nose is bleeding. I don't know. Hey, what songs do you want? Blah blah blah. And we did it, and then next thing you know, we started dating and blah blah blah. And we have a kid. But you know what? We're cool now. I know her boyfriend's cool. He's cool with me. He's good with my son. So my son's 9 years old.
Desi.
So yeah, Desi. So we're good. She's cool.
And it's so funny, how many people, well, present company excluded, Ian,
Yes.
but how many people do you know, I hear the story all the time, well, now that we're divorced and we're not together, we get along great.
That what?
I know so many people who are like, now that we're divorced and we're not together anymore.
No, we don't get along
we
great.
get along,
now.
but I hear that from so many couples. Like,
Yeah, no.
now that you're not my problem, I like you.
I'll be the first to admit right now, and your head might explode. I went out and I took my daughter to see her mother on Mother's Day, of course, because I'm not a piece of shit. And I took her mother to brunch, and damn, we're getting along.
No, get out of here.
No, I'm still, we're very. I'm just saying she's doing a lot better. Okay, so
That's a relative term, buddy.
I know. Just give it a little time. We'll see. But I'm just saying, it's. I know.
I don't like the way this is going.
I'm starting to get along with her.
Nah, you know what? Dude?
I mean, and by get along with her, we actually text message each other. She'll send me a picture of my kid doing something, like, and I just won't say anything back. But
yeah, that ends up with, dude. You know what? I'll just say something. Hey, you know what? You should probably do this. Well, you know what? I don't need fucking help with my fucking child. You know what I'm saying? So it's whatever. It is what it is. Hey, what are you gonna do?
Wow.
I'm just saying that we actually conversate via text message for about one sentence every week.
So, and then is Jamie still work? I mean, is she working a lot right now? What's going on with her?
I don't know. I mean, I know she has some show
I
on
gotta
the
get.
CBS.
You know what? I didn't even think. I don't know why I didn't think of it. We should get her on the show and hear her side.
Yeah. Fucking shit.
I didn't even think of it. I'm gonna call Jamie.
I don't think she'll pick
You
your
just
phone.
fucking start pestering her like a motherfucker.
What do you mean, Jamie and I get along great? If I tell her she can come down here and talk shit on you, she'll be here. She'll be here,
Dude,
she'll be here in
won't
5
talk
minutes.
shit. She won't talk
Surprise, she's here right now.
It's reunited.
What up,
Annie?
motherfucker?
Nah. I don't know.
So, what is it like having a 9-year-old and being a world traveling DJ? How do you
It's
balance
cool.
that?
You know what? My mom's retired now, so she helps me out. I don't have a nanny. You know what I mean?
That's what grandmas are for.
Yeah, that's what grandmas are for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else
and
are they
then-
gonna do?
Yeah, and then I don't have a lot of. She has. I don't know. She doesn't have a nanny either. But no, I have. My mom helps me out if I'm not in town. That's where me and Jamie actually get along. So we get along where I understand her work schedule because she films and she does filming. So and then I travel. So then we get along.
And does she still live local?
Yeah, she lives close. Yeah, she lives close. But
That
it's
makes
all
it
good.
convenient.
Yeah.
I mean, she could have been like, "Oh, I'm fucking moving to fucking Vancouver to be away from you."
Yeah,
Live in the
that wouldn't.
mountains."
Yeah, no, that wouldn't happen. But I mean,
I mean,
you know what? Girls,
would you be shocked?
No, but I mean, you know what happens. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
One of those
And
situations
and
where
again,
like,
I can make fun of Jamie because I know her.
I know
her,
this
Her and I get along
motherfucker,
good. So I mean, I make fun. If I make fun of you, that means I like you.
Yeah,
that's how it usually works.
yeah.
With
That's how
us.
it is.
With us. So tell us what you got going on now. Where you been playing? What are you playing soon? What do you want?
Any shows
what do
coming
you have
up?
going on?
Yeah. No, you know what? I got something coming up this weekend. I have this Thrillist event. It's going on in Hollywood. It's like some branding shit. I don't know, it's corporate shit. But you know what you'll like? I just got back with I DJ for the Backstreet Boys in Europe.
Nice.
We did a cruise ship. We from Barcelona to France.
Like
to
a
Italy.
party ship?
Party ship with just all Backstreet Boys fans from all over the world.
And now Backstreet Boy fans are over 21, so
God.
it's perfect.
I've done a bunch
You just
of
walk
them.
on your dick out all day.
I've done a bunch of them.
Just
I'm
trolling.
sure you
Yeah,
have.
Just-
I've done a bunch of them.
Just
I
wiggling the bait.
Yeah, we flew to Barcelona. Me and Big Syfe and Cool Whip, this other DJ Cool Whip. And then we went to.
I bet you were hanging out with DJ Cool Whip.
No,
How do we get tickets to this?
Girls over to my,
dude, it was.
I'm gonna start telling the girls, come over to my house and hang out with DJ Cool Whip.
This one was like 1,600. No, more than that. It was like 1,700 women, all just Backstreet Boys. But I'm doing another one.
And no guys. The only guys that were there were guys
like
working,
20,
right?
20 guys, 30 guys that bought tickets. Everybody else is just working.
Oh,
Okay, so when can we get bunk beds?
Dude, listen, I got this other one coming up in October. I've done this one long too. We did New Kids on the Block, and we leave out of New Orleans in October, and it goes to Cozumel. That one's a bigger ship. That one's about 3,800.
I think Ian and I have to be your security.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, there's a show on TV that it's a reality show about the cruise ship.
No,
it's on the Pop. It used to be the TV Guide Network, but Donnie is he's like a producer on it or something.
We'll be the wall between you and all the women.
Dude, you gotta.
They're going to be trying.
It's pretty crazy.
They're
Dude.
going to be ripping and tearing.
Fathom what that would be like.
Yeah, I did that with Matchbox 20 too.
So
I did
wait.
it with Matchbox 20 and Goo Goo Dolls were on one and did a Top Chef one.
So are you single now?
Yeah.
So are you just
Running
laying?
around.
Are you just laying it down?
Just fucking savage.
Like do you
Ish is a savage.
What do you mean? I'm the only person who's had sex in his bed so far.
I haven't had sex in Ish's bed.
He was out of town, so we're talking about our friend Ish Soto. He's a producer, works on all kinds of shows all over the world, and
Which bed?
in his bed.
This house right
Yeah,
here, the new one?
in Nick's house. Oh, he was gone for months, and I was over there like every other week, and I'd have all kinds of girls over there. And Nick's like, man, Ish is gonna be pissed because you're the only one who's been laying it down in his bed.
Ish, come here, dude. Take it on the mic. Let him know.
I mean, next segment we'll get him on. I asked him earlier; he doesn't want to talk to us.
Dude, that's funny. You know what's funny is that fucking now I get it, dude. When this guy was gone, me and Nick went out. We went to some event, and I stayed in that fucking bed where you probably just boned.
No, I cleaned it up. I cleaned it up. I'm respectful.
You can't get your smell. You can't get his smell out of your hair.
I'm a respectful asshole.
Nice, dude. I probably caught something, dude. I probably look in the mirror now and I start just gazing myself
What
in the
fuck
mirror.
is in my lip right now?
Easy,
Can I have more
guys,
Valtrex? I need more Valtrex. I don't know.
I don't know. I made it this far.
Hasn't fallen off yet.
Yeah. Keyword
You
yeah.
got to say like my uncle is Cuban, right? He tells me all these Cuban things. He said, dude, as long as you pour vodka on your dick, when you're done, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
I mean, there's some truth to that, I'm sure.
I don't know.
Alcohol kills it. So I got a good story about something like that. We had a friend named Ryan Tracy that Ian knows real well, and I used to live with him.
I
and
was
his family.
just talking to him the other day.
And they own one of the biggest landscaping companies in America. They have we can't spend all our money. Like we can just quit working today and buy shit every day, and we'll never run out of money. So they have an entire compound here in Orange County, down in Orange County. Anyways, I used to live with the property. His parents kind of were like, hey, just why don't you move in here? You're always with their parents. You kind of you're always with the kids. You always watch them. You always kind of babysit them, keep them out of trouble. So just stay here. So I was like, yeah, no problem. I want to live here for free. I was like 24 or something like that.
Speaking of orgies.
And and there was one. I was at the beach or something like that, and I called Ryan, and he said I was like, where were you last night? I didn't see you. And he started telling me about this girl that he had over that he hooked up with, and I was like, oh, you had sex with her? He's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, thinking to myself, because someone had pulled this trick on me, but it didn't quite work. So I was like, tell me you wore a condom. And obviously he's like, what?
What's a condom?
And I was like, bro, you can't have sex with a girl without a condom. She's got everything under the sun. Like, are you serious? And he starts freaking out. And I'm like, bro, you're in big fucking trouble. He's like, what? What do you mean? I go, dude, please tell me you washed off your dick and pissed afterwards and cleared it out. He's like, no, I just rolled over and went to bed. I'm all, bro, you're fucked. And he's freaking out. Starts breathing hard stuff. And I was 10 minutes away from his house. I go, bro, I'm coming over right now. We're going to take care of this. I go, you have to get in the shower. You have to scrub the fuck out of your dick. And you got to use some bleach.
Oh, I put bleach on his dick.
And he goes, what? I go, yeah, bro.
That's fucking terrible.
And so, I mean, I'm a good storyteller, and I'm a good liar. I didn't laugh or nothing. I was like, yeah, bro, you have to bleach your dick. So this is all on the phone.
He was in charge of all of us growing up. I remember him at me at 12 years old, and this motherfucker corralling us up around all of Orange County. No, this is what we got to do. Come on, guys.
So listen to this. Let me finish the story. So I get to his house. We go to his house, and Luke, his younger brother, and all their little friends are outside playing basketball in the compound. The course is a basketball court. And I go, and before we go so he had a separate house, his own building that he lived in. Before we go in there, I told his brother and all his friends, so I just told Ryan that this girl he hooked up with, I was like, every disease possible. And he's in the shower now washing his dick. And I told him he has to bleach it. And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah. So everyone, let's walk in real quiet. So we walk in the house, we tiptoe into his room, and he has a big see-through shower, and he's in there fucking scrubbing with bleach. He's got the bleach thing in his hand, scrubbing it. And we walk in, we just like, started laughing. And he's like, you fucking
Dude,
dicks.
his dick probably hurt.
He's like, it burns.
Oh.
He's like, it burns. And I'm like, yeah, it burns, you idiot. It's bleach on your dick. Of course it burns. And he's like, you were fucking with me? And I'm like, yeah, I was fucking with you. We were fucking laid down.
What happened to his
crying.
dick?
He just had burnt, like a little.
Well, see, later he found out he had AIDS. Now he's dead.
Oh,
So
great.
I think he said it peeled a little bit. I don't know. He peeled off the first layer of
You gotta
skin.
put fucking lotion on it.
Ooh. So yeah, he fell for that.
Jesus.
And the only reason I knew that trick is because Joey Bago played that trick on me.
Joey Bag of
And I
Donuts.
almost fell for it. I was like, bro, are you sure? And he was like, yeah, you got to bleach your dick. And I was like, I was like 23, 24. And I was like, yeah, maybe I need to. And I was like, I had the bleach and I was like, look in the shower. Like, should I do it? And I was like, no, he's fucking with me. He's like, no, I swear to God, you got to do it. And I was like, no, bro, I don't believe you. And he finally admitted he was kidding with me.
That's funny. You know what? Those are funny stories when you're a young kid, but because once you get older and shit, and then like you go, hey, like after you have a long night with a chick, guys are like, hey, how'd it go last night? And you're like, dude, it went pretty good. They're like, yeah, did you bang her? Fuck yeah, I banged her. They're like, raw dog. Right? Isn't that the story?
Yeah.
Isn't that that question? They're like, dude, hey, did you raw dog? And then he goes, yeah. And then he goes, fucking dirtbag. Dude.
Exactly, yeah.
Dude, you better fucking, that chick's dirty, bro.
Well, you know what's funny too, because you ever hear girls talk about that? Because guys, even though we're like animals and we're more disgusting, guys don't go into detail about what they did. Like a guy will ask another guy, hey, did you hook up so and so? Yeah, I banged her, and then that's the end of the conversation. And then maybe they'll say, did you raw dog it? And
You know what though? Unless it's a super hot chick.
No, girls will be like, well, what did he do? Did you go down on him?
Nah, but if it was a super,
Did you 69? Did he get behind you?
I don't think chicks like that.
Yeah, girls tell details. First we did this, and then we did this, and then he did this, and it
we
was
can
like
ask
this.
someone in the room.
Oh yeah,
You guys tell me. You have a vagina?
Well, she doesn't have a mic, so nobody can hear her, but
Come speak into the microphone, sweetheart.
well, we can ask
But
her.
if it's a
In
hot
front
chick,
of everybody.
Ian, if it's a hot chick, then if it's a hot chick, you're like, dude, how was her puss? Was it
Really? You asked that stuff?
Is there something
What?
new? Have
With
you
my
never seen it?
friends? All the time.
Really?
I thought guys do that.
I mean,
shit.
it's-
Don't we?
It's a
All the
puss.
time.
I mean, whatever. It is what it is.
No, but you're like, dude, how? Like, if it's somebody that you know, you're like, hey, how was it?
If it's someone you're really excited about.
I mean,
to
I'm
see
so
what it
good.
looks like.
I'm so good. It doesn't matter. I'm the one doing all the performance as far as I'm concerned.
But I'm saying, okay, just say you fuck some chick that whatever that what I don't know, some fitness chick or something. You're like, hey, how was her puss? That's what guys talk about.
She got good
super
speed. She's really
muscular. I
strong.
don't know.
See,
Her
She
pussy,
does CrossFit.
her pussy was fucking jacked, bro. So yoked. Like, what does that mean?
sponsored by Muscle Farm.
Her clit looked like a small cock. It was so bad.
Boy, that just
took a
you
weird
crossed the
turn.
line. Okay, that's
what
where
I'm
you drew
here
the
for.
line, bro.
That's what I'm here
Now you're
for.
freaking me out.
So yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I guess when you're younger, especially, you want to tell details. But maybe when you,
See, I never
did.
I've never grown up. So I
Oh,
don't
you know
know.
what it is? You know what it is? That my buddies that call me that ask me, or my buddies are all married.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that makes sense.
They have to live vicariously through.
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Their lives are boring. They hate their wives or themselves or both.
Do you know what's funny is that most of the time when I call my buddies, I'm like, hey, what's up? And they're like, hey, the kids are in the car.
Yeah, first thing. Just so you guys know, we wanted to call the show the shit show, but I didn't think any sponsors would be very happy about that because we are kind of a shit show.
Yeah,
Eric.
they shot that down, and I'm kind of sad about it.
They didn't shoot it down. They were Dash Radio was going to let us do it,
No,
and
no,
I was like, eh.
Yeah, he shot it down.
What other names was there besides the shit show?
Just a shit show, and then he thought of
Yeah.
We both were like, perfect. That's us all the way. The
shit show.
Because I just wanted to be on the radio and go, welcome back to the shit show.
Right.
It just sounds funny, right?
And you guys are all thinking about shirts. What our shirts are going to look
Exactly.
like. The shit show. The
But I mean,
Eric.
honestly, I'm pretty content with American Animals.
I
because
like
that's
that.
us.
It's good, dude. There's like American Gladiators. There's American Choppers.
Yeah, so make sure you guys find us on social media, 2 American Animals.
we
Ian and I are American
purebred
animals.
American animals living the American dream.
We are.
I'm 32. I've never had a real job.
Oh,
So
there it is.
life could be worse,
Yeah,
there
you
it
go.
is.
So we are still hanging out with DJ Erik Cubeechee, one of the Skam artists, old school DJ who's still making it happen, and he's living here. He's kind of living the dream too. I mean, going on all these cruises with all these ladies chasing after new kids of the block and Backstreet Boys. That's living the dream.
Those are fun. I mean, of course I DJ. Those are just the fun things that I do throughout the year. I've been doing those things for a long time.
You jump on a big boat. You slang dick. You spin records and you have fun.
And you get a check.
Yeah, and you know what? The boss, the guy from Rose Tours, are the ones that put it on. The guy's the coolest guy in the world. He's the coolest guy. You know, always there.
It always sucks when you're working for a scumbag.
No, this guy's the best.
Even if it's like good pay, and the guy who's paying you is just sleazy. You're like, I feel dirty. I mean, I like money.
Right.
But it's way better if you.
Or when you work with somebody that gives you too many rules. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't do this, and you're like, I don't know.
So this is a segment of the show where we are going to talk about some current events, because we can't just fill 2 hours of talking about how cool we are, because we could, because you would think we're douchebags. So let's talk about some current events. One thing I wanted to touch on is a big thing everyone's talking about these days, of course, politics, is Hillary Clinton. I read a poll the other day, guys. I want to know what you think about this, that the majority of Democrats in the Senate and the Congress want Hillary Clinton to be the Democratic Party's nominee, even if she's indicted by the federal government, which she may or may not be. I would be surprised if she would, whether she deserves it or not. I think she's too connected to ever actually be indicted. But can you believe that?
She'll be run through the process. Even if they try, it's just going to take forever. And she seems like a shitbag. If it looks like a duck and walks like a duck and sounds like a duck, it's probably a duck.
Now, listen, I'm all about free speech and everyone has their own belief. If you want to be a Democrat, you want to be a Republican, I'm all good with it. Everyone, you can think what you think, as long as you don't try to tell me I can't think what I want to think. But it's just so hard for me to grasp that the people who want to gravitate towards the Democratic Party really want Hillary. I mean, there's never been a time in the last 20 years where she has not been under some kind of investigation by the DOJ, by the federal government. Ever since her husband was a governor of Arkansas in like the 90s, early 90s, they've always had something shady going on, whether it was Whitewater, whether it was the Cattlegate thing. There's been like all these blah, blah, blah gates, and they all include the Clintons. I mean, they're like the real version of House of Cards.
I mean, what are your choices?
You know what? Honestly, what
are your choices?
I like Bernie. I mean, I'm not a socialist,
Gary
but I like Bernie Sanders.
He's not. There's no way that guy wins.
He's not going to win.
Period.
Neither of them are going to win.
So that's it.
But
you got Hillary, you got Trump.
Yeah.
You got a maniac, a rich maniac.
I'll take Trump.
You'll take Trump.
But I can't deal with that. I don't know shit about.
Well, but here's the thing. Every minority's like, I hate Trump. He's racist, but he's not. Last I checked, illegal immigrant was not a race.
I'm not talking about him being a racist.
He's just abrasive.
I'm not even saying he's just very abrasive. And then you know what? We're talking about a person that's been a lifelong politician that's been dealt with a lot of.
I don't trust a lifelong politician.
No. Well, no, of course not. But you know what? I'd rather have her. Bill Clinton's in the building. He's gonna be like, hey, listen.
But which is the lesson?
Listen, you got to do this. You know what I mean? You can't. You know what, dude? Even if there's a guy that tries really hard but he's not qualified, he's not qualified, dude.
Okay, but here's what I'm saying.
That's what I think.
Right now, this election to me is a lesser of two evils, right? Between all these people, right. Lesser of the evils. But honestly,
dude, this guy brings so much shit like that. I like. You know what? Even if he was mildly
himself,
mildly himself, or mildly, if I saw him and I'd be like, fucking. You know what? I understand. I get it. But every day it's just worse and worse and worse, and he just goes
lately he's been pulling it back and toning it down. He's a nice guy all of a sudden.
Yeah, well,
honestly,
that's politicians. That's what a politician does. He's a politician.
I think Trump honestly is going to win because
not gonna win.
Well, let me tell you why. A year ago, now let's talk in relative terms. A year ago, if you would have said Donald Trump is going to be the Republican nominee, people would have said you're fucking out of your mind. Right? So right now, if I tell you, he's going to be our next president, you're going to be like, no, I don't think so. So it's not out of the realm of reality. His numbers from last year have gone up huge. And here's the thing. He's super abrasive. I'm saying, I know he is. He doesn't have any experience as a politician. I agree with that too. But the thing is he's run huge businesses, successful businesses, and I don't know why people say, oh, he's had bankruptcies, bro. If you have 50 corporations, some of them are going to go bankrupt. They're not all going to be home.
No, that has nothing to do with it. We're talking about, this is about dealing with the world, and then when it comes to, you have to deal with other people from different countries.
Okay,
that's what the job takes care of. You know what I mean?
So here's my question when I hear people talk about Hillary. Well, actually, I don't really hear anybody talk about Hillary, but I want to ask Hillary supporters, what is she? Okay, when she was running the State Department, what was her big breakthrough? What nation did she all of a sudden make amazing relationships with, or what did she go fix? Nobody can name anything. And also,
I know, but
do you know when she was a senator, she only proposed 3 bills her entire time in the Senate, and one of those 3 bills was the name of a library.
Either way, she has more bills than Trump has ever had bills.
Yeah, you're right there. I mean, I
She
can't argue with math, but it's still.
Like such
so she has 2 more than he does.
She just seems like such a bad
she's
person.
always under investigation for being corrupt.
A horrible person.
That's a lot of
And
propaganda.
what about
dude.
no? Well, okay. Well, let's take a step back. The news is all propaganda.
100%.
But
who knows, dude? Who knows? You know what, dude? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
Every news channel is propagonna.
If I had to take the lesser of the lesser, the lesser
ESL.
I'm sorry,
ESL.
The other, fuck off. And then you have to take Hillary, and just because I know that
she's the lesser of the 2 evils.
Her husband is going to be.
Hopefully, once she gets in office, we'll just step in and push her.
No, exactly. He's going to be like, listen.
All
and you know what?
doing,
and the thing that's going to happen now is that now Obama's going to go. He's going to be, I'm right behind Hillary, and I'm going to go right behind her, and he's going to push, and that's it. That's what's going to happen. And all the Republican guys that are behind Trump, like, I don't know, dude. This guy's crazy.
The one guy that I like,
they're starting to
all
show
coming
up
on board because they don't want Hillary.
Yeah,
and I think. Honestly, I really think.
And you know what happened with the Republican Party? What happened with the Republican Party is that they were you'd think that they would think that there would be a better candidate.
Yeah. Well,
then they get to the Cruz out there, and Cruz is like, I don't want gay marriage and all sorts of crazy shit. Like,
Well, what's wrong? Okay, but here I have another thing. Now, I'm super comfortable with gay people. I have no problem with gay people. Ian knows that 100%.
We grew up in like Laguna Beach area, so there was
surrounded by gay people, so it's not a big deal to me. But here's what I want to know: why is it so weird? Why is being conservative such a horrible thing?
I don't think it is.
But in our society, if you express a conservative view nowadays,
you're fucked.
It's like you can say or do or think any crazy, fucked up, perverted, weird way you want. But it better not be conservative, because if you say anything conservative, you're a fucking scumbag, racist, homophobe, xenophobe, transphobe. It's fucking crazy.
If you say anything about anything, it's just, you know what? The communication, the Twitter, the Facebook, the Instagram, it's too quick. And then you're done. Look at Bisping. Bisping, like after he said something about Rockhold and he called Rockhold a fag. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, Bisping, all of a sudden.
He's a homophobe.
He's a homo. And he's, you guys
know.
It's
a figure
him,
of speech.
Yeah.
I mean, I call people fag all the time, and I'm not thinking about a gay person when I say it at all.
I mean, I try not to use it. That word was used when I was growing up, like, just amongst, but I try not to use it. I don't use it basically, but I'm saying that when I heard him say it, I knew that he was going to be, when I seen it on MMA Fighting or something that he said it, and that guy's not that. He just, I don't know. I don't know what he was saying, but I mean,
he was just being a dick, and he finally has the upper hand on Luke, and well,
let's stay on topic. So, anyways, congratulations to Bisping.
Yeah.
I like Luke a lot. I like Bisping a lot, and a fight is a fight. Anything can happen. Exactly. And I had a weird feeling Bisping, because he doesn't, you always have to be afraid of a guy who has nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Bisping had nothing to lose, just out there fucking swinging, and he fucking.
Dude, I had bets. I placed a lot of bets on this UFC. Me and Ish watching it.
You're supposed to listen to me because
I know I fucking
wrong.
lost, dude.
He calls me. I tell him who to bet on. He goes against me, and then he's like, "Oh, I should listen to you."
Yeah.
Well, it was, I was there. It was a wild night of fights. I mean, and then just the whole night in general with Ariel getting kicked out, and all the Brock Lesnar and all this crazy, crazy shit going on. I mean, it was wild.
I remember the only
wild night
when I was placing bets, and then I seen this was like 2 days before, and I seen Bisping when as soon as he said, "You know what?" and he looked and he goes, and he said, "This is my fucking destiny." And I felt it, and I go, "Oh fuck, I gotta change my bet."
Well, it's funny because I love Bisping. I'm a real honest guy. I love Bisping. I think he's a great guy. I think he's a great fighter. But there's 5 guys in the middleweight division who will beat him 9 out of 10 times.
Dan Henderson. They need to give Dan
That's
that
another
shot.
that's another bet I lost.
He's not even
dude.
one of the 5. I'm talking about Jacare will beat him 9 out of 10 times. I think Luke will beat him 9 out of 10 times.
Yes.
Chris
Weidman
Weidman
will beat him 9
yes.
out of 10 times. The Cuban dude who just got
Yoel.
busted, Yoel Romero, he'll beat him 9 out of 10 times. Chael Sonnen will beat him 9 out of 10 times. But you know what? A fight is a fight. And, God
He
bless
won,
him.
dude.
Bisping, he had his chance. He fucking made weight. He said, I don't care if I'm in shape or not. I'm going to do it like a man. Win in there.
Can he see out of
And he
that
won
eye?
his, no, bro.
No,
his eye,
he's
bro,
blind in one eye.
His eye is, I don't
Really?
even know how he got licensed in California. I just thought of that.
it's cheating.
I
Is
that
can't
bad?
believe he got licensed in California.
No, because I seen him at the
Bro, his
post in
eye, he's blind in that eye, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that he's willing to fight a world-class fighter and put himself in danger with only one eye,
He's a beast.
he's a man, dude. Because that eye don't work. He'll lie to you and tell you it does. It don't work. I don't even know how he passed his I don't know how he got licensed. He can't see, bro.
Yeah.
So, which makes it even more impressive. So,
And after that last beating he took from Anderson, we just there's a couple of times.
I mean, I love him, but he lost that fight.
yeah,
I thought he won that
A couple
fight.
times I thought he was dead in that fight.
No, but you know what? I thought that was a cheap shot from Anderson Silva. Dude. That's what I thought.
It was the bell didn't ring.
Yeah, Bella, exactly.
I know, hey, but I mean,
I
you
would
guys
do
are
it.
fighters, dude. But I'm saying,
Put your
I guess
fucking hands
sportsmanship,
Yeah,
right?
Dad, don't fucking look at your mouthpiece, bitch.
Oh,
Come
okay.
here.
What do you mean? It's Anderson Silva.
Yeah,
So
he's a sniper.
Let's move on. Another.
Wait. I want to put this out there. If you have not heard the Joe Rogan podcast with Gary Johnson, he is the Libertarian Party.
Oh yeah, I heard that one.
I'm not gonna lie, that guy.
And he's running, right?
He had me sold, even though I'm sure he's not gonna win. It's an interesting listen.
no, he's not gonna
I don't know anything about politics, but this was my first foray into politics. Honestly, like, is really, really paying attention to it. I was like, wow, okay. If I actually did vote, which I'm not going to, because I don't care, then yeah, I would. That's the guy I would vote for.
This is my thing too. What if Trump does win? What are you gonna do with that wife? You got to send her around the world, and what is she going to talk about?
What do you mean? She's going to be the hottest first lady of
I
all
know,
time.
but what is she going to talk about? You're going to send her to talk about fucking politics to fucking China or Korea? You know what I mean? You're going to send this.
Yeah,
what
why
is
not?
she
No, she's gonna walk around in a fucking bathing suit. Hopefully.
That's not what. You're going to
guess
go.
what?
Hey, you're going to send her.
Donald-
You're going to send her to a grade school.
Guess what?
You're like, hey,
presidents,
here you go.
kings, and prime ministers are going to agree with whatever she says.
That's,
Exactly.
Yeah, you might have a point.
There's gonna be video footage of him smoking a
who
cigar
do you want to
next to a
talk to?
fire.
Who, if you were a leader of another country, would you want to talk to her or Hillary?
She'll get shit done. She'll say words.
Ah,
and they go,
you know what, dude? Hey,
She's
crazy.
I read somewhere she speaks something like 6 languages. Obviously, she's smart. She's a smart lady. She married Donald Trump. She's smart. He ain't gonna marry a dummy.
Yeah, that wasn't for love. I mean,
Hey guys, Erik Apple from American Animals here, and guess what? Audible is offering a free audiobook download with a free 30-day trial to give you the opportunity to check out their service. And you get it right through our website. I'll tell you one example and a great thing I would recommend. I'm a Star Wars fan, and the best thing to do is listen to audiobooks, the Star Wars audiobooks. They're great, and they have awesome sound effects as well. So download your free audiobook today. Go to audibletrial.com/animals. Again, that's audibletrial.com/animals for your free audiobook, or check out our website, the www.2americananimals, and that's the number 2americananimals.com. I read about today a 5-year-old in
Okay,
Massachusetts took his father's phone in the car, or maybe his dad must have got out of the car when they were at home or somewhere, and he called the police and told the police, my father ran a red light.
I'm hankering for a spanking. That kid, that little fucking snitch.
I mean, is that the trophy the participation trophy generation, or what? Like, hey,
the golden
I'm special,
snitch right
I'm
there.
important, I'm gonna take this phone and I'm gonna become a part of the equation and tell my dad, I'm 5. What is wrong with kids?
I don't know how would the kid get the phone?
When can you put
He
kids
must
up?
have picked his dad's phone up and went for it.
Is there something too late where you can put kids up for adoption?
I mean, that kid just needs to be beat.
Just turn them in. Sorry, I need a new one.
Well, Erik, you're Cuban.
Right.
I assume your parents and grandparents spanked the fuck out of you.
No, I don't
Really?
know. Well, no, my mom. Oh, you know what? No, you're right. They did.
No, not at all.
You know
Yeah.
what? No, they did. But you know what? I've never touched my kid. Never touched.
You never
Desi.
spanked Des?
Never, ever. I refuse to. I just talk to him, dude. Talk to him. Be like, dude, you're tripping.
I
Like,
do the same shit. I have a little girl though.
See,
I
but
can't.
but you know that can't work with every kid.
No,
I guarantee that wouldn't work with me.
I don't know. My.
Would that have worked with you?
No, and my parents never got a hold of me. I was fast. I knew when I was being bad, so I was out the door.
I've never spanked Desi.
So
Never ever.
is it now? Okay, so I'm not disagreeing with you or saying you're wrong, but have you never spanked him because he listens very well and he adjusts, or because you just don't believe in it and no kid should ever be spanked?
No. I mean, everybody can do whatever they want with their kid, But with my kid, you know, he already knows. Like he knows when I'm usually really cool.
You
when
never
I get
smacked him in the butt once.
Never.
Look, wow.
Nope. And then when he gets.
It's crazy.
I've never
done it.
Yo, congratulations.
No, but
if your kid listens to you, you never spank him, you're doing a good job.
He's always cool, but he knows when I get pissed and I look at him and I go, dude, and I yell at him, then he goes,
Serious.
all right, Dad, it's serious business. And so when I look at him and I go, dude, you're fucking up. You know what I mean? Like he'll do some crazy shit and I'm all, dude, put that thing down. Then he doesn't. And he doesn't listen to me. And then I look at him and go, hey, dude, you're tripping.
Get all wide-eyed at him?
Yeah. No, not wide-eyed. But I give him that look. And I go, yo, you're tripping. And then he just goes, all right, Dad. You know?
All I have to do is count. I don't think I've ever made it to 3.
Oh, I've done that counting too.
And my kid, I go 1, and she straightens up.
Yeah.
Like I put the fear of God in her, and I've.
So London is what, 4 now?
She's 4.5, and I laugh.
Do you whap? Do you little?
No, I've never spanked her.
See,
never.
Because okay,
because I have a little sister who's
know
older
how.
now, but when she was a little kid, she would listen to me. I whap on the butt. It's not going to hurt them.
My
little
kid
whap
is
on the butt,
so
get their
well-mannered.
attention.
You know what?
I don't know how.
I have a buddy.
I'm like freaked out by this.
No, I have a buddy, and he's like, you know, I give my son, you know, he did something wrong. I told him, and I pulled his pants down. I gave him a spanking. I'm all, dude.
Well, I don't know about to pull your pants down.
No, he goes, and I gave him a spanking. He's like, his kid's like 5, and it's one of my friends, and he told me that. And I'm all, dude, 2016. I go, this isn't like fucking go cry in the corner. You can talk to a human, like a kid, and talk to them, dude. They're on your fucking iPad. They understand what's going on.
Yeah, but like when I was a kid,
oh, dude, it was different.
I would look at my parents and be like, or what?
Nah.
You better stop doing this. And I'd be like, why would I stop?
It was a little different for me because it was 2 boys. My mom was a single mom raising 2 boys, so she had to, you know.
She had a spoon? She had a spoon or a ruler?
Dude, you name it.
So my mom had a wooden spoon.
Nah.
And my grandma would also use a wooden spoon on me. And my grandma, listen, get this. She had a yardstick. She had a 3-foot ruler. Just like a normal foot-long ruler, but 3 foot. Yeah, she'd be across the room. Well, bap! Because she'd tell me stop doing something. I'd be like, yeah, whatever, keep doing it. Well, bap! And I'd stop right there.
My mom was a chef, so she always had a big-ass knife in her hand. So I always knew when I did something wrong, I was gone.
Dude, my mom
That's
just
why you're
had
so short.
Anything. anything. She had anything that could get her hands on. But it was 2 boys, you know what I mean? Yeah. And she was raising 2 boys. But nah, I don't, you know, and I talked to my buddy that told me that he goes, you know what? We gave him a spanking. We told him that he did bad. And I'm like, dude, this is fucking 2000. And it was 2016. What are you doing, dude? Like, dude, you have to talk to your kid. They're going to listen. The kid's 4 years old, bro. Relax.
Hey, so let's move on. So moving on, also, we have yet another case of a female high school, in this case, a junior high school teacher having sex. And not only just having sex, she's pregnant with a 13-year-old student's baby. And just like they would say in South Park, nice.
From Texas, too.
There's been like, I don't know, tons of these cases in Texas and Louisiana, which is no surprise. And, you know, no offense to people in Texas and Louisiana.
But I'm not shocked. Girls, just good-looking women in Texas.
So, and I've seen some of the pictures on the internet and in the news. Some of these teachers that are banging their students are hot.
I know that teacher. I saw her that news footage or the news thing on the internet. That she's not bad.
So
Texas has always been great to me. I love Texas. So. I mean, I can believe
Phoenix too, or Arizona has nice.
When I
hey, Vancouver. I mean, what does Phoenix have to do with Texas?
No, the women. We're women, and the teachers. Okay. Yeah, they're usually
crazy horny down there with the heat. You know.
Yeah, maybe it's something to do with the heat.
I mean, I get less horny in the heat. I'm sweaty, all gross. I'm put my head down there.
I just like Texas.
Yeah, I like Texas too. But I mean, is this a crime? Because who's the victim? Because let me tell you what. If my friend in high school banged a teacher, he's the coolest kid in school now.
Right.
Everyone's like, fuck yeah, you're awesome, bro. I want to be your friend.
Yeah.
He's not, it's not like, look, if it's a girl that had sex with an adult, that's fucked up. And I mean, I know it sounds sexist, but it is what it is. If a 15-year-old, 16-year-old student bangs a 25-year-old teacher, he's cool as fuck, and he's gonna be fine. He's not gonna need counseling,
especially if she's hot. Yeah, his mind's gonna be sharper than ever.
Yeah, and the problem is that these kids that are like 17, 18, whatever, that are banging the teachers, they don't know how to keep their mouth shut, dude.
Exactly.
If they just keep their fucking mouth shut, dude.
And that goes back to the day and age now. Phones, communication, people texting, people open their mouths. So I bet it was happening just as much back in the day, but nobody got caught.
Yeah, I mean,
it was just like athletes being able to be, super degenerates and gambling and womanizing and drugs.
Could you imagine the stuff, like football players at big schools like USC, UCLA, Notre Dame? You imagine the shit football players were getting away with in the 70s?
Yeah.
80s?
Yeah, well, you know what?
Michael Jordan and those guys.
I bet they were just raping bitches left and right. No one said nothing.
Dude, well, let me tell you, the big decline in all the celebrities going out to nightclubs in Hollywood is because of the phones and all that. Because you used to be able to go out and party, but it used to go to Las Palmas when AM used to DJ over there, and everybody, and then Vice and everybody. And
now
then,
celebrities can't do nothing.
No,
someone's gonna
because
take a
everybody's
picture.
on the phone, or you can't do it. Dude, I have been in there and when it was Las Palmas, and dude, you'd see some crazy shit in there. Like I'd see Pamela Anderson, like just crazy, like
losing her mind,
and nobody ever knew shit.
Yeah,
You gave her fucking space. Oh,
you'd see celebrities making out with people, other celebrities, or just random
Yeah, and
dudes
you're
doing
like, holy
drugs.
shit. Or you see like Eric Apple making out with some girl, and you're like, what the fuck, Apple? What are you
Slanging
doing?
dick.
Let me
Slinging-
dick.
How about you? You ready for some dick? All right, so moving on. Last thing we want to talk about: the first baby in the New York metropolitan area has now been born with the Zika virus. And for the people who don't know, Zika virus is I don't know if it originated in Brazil, but it originated in South America. You can get it from getting bit by mosquitoes. Women get it, and if they have a baby within, I believe, 18 to 24 months of that time, the baby can have Zika. And if the baby has Zika, the baby has a very, very misshapen and undersized head. And it's a huge, huge problem, and people are really scared of it. And the Olympics are going to be in Brazil this summer for those of you who have been living in a cave and don't know what's going on in the world. And it's a big problem. And I read that each country is like doing a Zika preparedness kit for their Olympic athletes, and this kit is crazy.
What's in the kit? Nobody know.
So they're getting an 18-month supply of condoms because remember, even once you leave Brazil, if you got bit by a mosquito, you can carry that virus for a year and a half, 2 years.
Right.
So they're giving people almost a 2-year supply of condoms.
I used to hear, because I have a couple friends about I heard the Olympic Village is crazy.
Oh, I
heard it's a big orgy.
Yeah, it's a big orgy.
Yeah.
That's what I hear.
I fought down there a couple years ago, and they were already building the Olympic Village there. And granted, it was barely even.
In Brazil?
Yeah, not even started to be done, but
Right.
it is huge. And yes, like you said, it's supposed to be everyone's just fucking everybody.
I heard it's an orgy. So on this preparedness kit, they have everyone has to wear this like long sleeve stuff, and they have infused in all of their clothes like mosquito repellent in the clothes. They just have these crazy things because you imagine what would happen. Like the way the news is nowadays, if somebody goes to represent the country and comes home with Zika, it's going to be a big deal. And Brazil already has a lot of problems with these Olympics. Their fucking economy has just tanked in the last couple of years.
There's something going on there with the president, right?
The president's been impeached. And the president's like fighting it, saying that there's basically people are trying to overthrow her and all this stuff. And because, it's been super corrupt down there. They were taking money from Petrobras, which is the Brazilian petroleum company. Because people don't understand, in Brazil, it's a little different. In America, if you own
fucking Wild West down there.
if you own property or you own mineral rights and you strike oil, that's your oil. In Brazil, it's different. Every drop of oil that comes out of the ground in Brazil is the government's. And they make money on that. And then they sell it back to you at the gas station. And the Petrobras gas stations are all over South America as well. So there's a lot of money in that. And they're taking huge kickbacks, all kinds of corruption and stuff like that. So they got some problems down there. And then, like I said, so they have the corruption with the president. They have the Zika virus. I also know that Rio has huge amounts of pollution, and they have all kinds of events in the ocean and swimming events and stuff like that. And it's a big deal.
The drought's
yeah,
heavy
you know
down
what?
there.
I seen that shit. They were showing like the everything with all the Olympic events with as far as the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brazil and the Olympics this year are good.
They should have just done the shit in Cuba. They would have been good. We would have had Pitbull perform, the Miami Sound Machine.
Have you been to Cuba yet?
No,
I want to go fishing in Cuba. Before my dad,
Marlin fishing?
My dad's not that old; he's not gonna die soon. But before he dies,
Yeah.
we got to go to Cuba. Just
My
'cause-
dad is like it's crazy about my family. My dad's a full on communist, and my mom like left Cuba because of communism. So it's kind of weird. But see, they could have had the Olympics down there. Could have had Pitbull. Could have had Miami Sound Machine. I would have been DJing down
Hey,
there.
everybody, what you feel that funky?
And then we would have had all sorts of shit. Would have had Cameron Diaz is Cuban. You know that, right? She's
I hung
Cuban,
out.
right?
I didn't know that.
I know Cameron pretty well. I hung out with her several times.
Is that right?
She's
Cuban?
cool. She's cool as fuck, and I had no idea she's Cuban.
Andy
She's from Long
Garcia's
Beach,
Cuban. Yeah, she went to school with Snoop's school. She went to Poly.
So I spent a good
Yeah,
amount
Long
of
Beach
time
Poly?
hanging out with
Yeah.
her because I know Kelly really
I didn't
well,
know any of
Slater.
that stuff.
And she told me she was like one of the only white girls at her school. She used to buy drugs from Snoop. She hung out with all the black kids. So she's a tough girl, like a tomboy, growing up all black gangster kids in Long Beach.
Right.
And I think
back then Long Beach was fucking pretty hood. I mean, it's still hood, but it was pretty bad back then.
Hey, you guys are hanging out in the hood with American Animals. Ian McCall, Erik Apple, Erik Cubeechee. We've been having a good time here.
Fun.
Yeah, it's a good time. I mean, I guess that means we're pretty likable people. We get along good. I can sit here and do this with you all day.
It's all good. You know what? What it is that we just talk. We're just talking.
We're just talking about nothing.
Talking about nothing. Not about you. About things. Certain things.
We've got current events. We have babies born with small heads.
We're going to get to another
politics.
weekly segment right now. You guys ready for it?
Yeah. This might be my favorite.
This is the best, worst advice ever. So we're going to give you the most amazing, terrible advice. And remember, you guys can find us on social media, American Animals, but our handles are @2 American Animals because there's two of us, Ian and I, obviously. 1, 2, 2. So 2 American Animals. You guys can ask us any questions you want. You can do it. You can just straight tweet it or ask us in our comments on Instagram, or you can DM us. Our first question comes to us from Lisa in Corona. And Lisa says that I've been with my boyfriend for 2 years and most of our sex life has been very normal. But the one thing I'm concerned about is he gets very excited whenever I touch his butt. Should I be scared or concerned about this?
No. He just, letting his freak flag fly. Freak flag fly. Just, stick your tongue in his ass. Who cares?
You know what? Depends. I mean, you know what? Yeah, you might be right. I don't know. Did she mean just the butt, or did she like? Did he like it when she stuck his finger in his asshole?
Well, she didn't go into that many details, but so
I mean, again, that there's varying levels of him being into ass play. I'm just saying, just go with it. If it's clean,
my rule is one finger. Knuckle deep.
You have rules?
First,
there's somebody.
Look.
When did you start having rules? When did this happen?
One finger to the first knuckle is totally acceptable and normal. Anything more than that is getting a little bit crazy, but I don't want anybody putting any more than that in my butt. I just threw it out there. Erik, are you comfortable with any women in your life touching your butt?
I don't know. You know what
Come
it is? I don't know. In the middle of the night, yeah. Like you know what? I like your.
If I wake
it's a
up,
good rule, right?
Your rules are fine. Your rules are fine.
I mean, as long as it's not like the main attraction.
Right.
If you're doing, there's other stuff going on and you just happen to touch that a little bit, that's cool.
That's fine.
But
I don't see. What about you, Ian?
But it's not.
It's got,
drag you along.
There's other pieces of the anatomy that need to be worked more because, I mean, I've never came to my ass, so
I mean, my butt's not going to become
it's like a unicorn.
the main event or the headlining act.
Right.
That's all there is to it.
Right.
But if you want to touch it while we're doing something, that's cool.
That's fine.
Just
a little oil check.
Is
that weird?
No, and I don't think it's weird. And you have what I don't know. There was some hooker that was talking about rap stars with fingers in their butt.
That was Amber Rose. Amber Rose. But you know what? Kanye's kind of weird too. He's like, he kind of like, what? He should have just.
I bet
what?
I bet you having things put in his butt is not the weirdest thing he's got going on.
Oh yeah, he probably has some other crazy shit. But
we're gonna find out in like 10 years, that just some weird shit was going on with the Kardashians.
Well,
that's what
we already know. I mean, let's talk about Amber Rose for a second. So Ian
Skam Sujit, he represents Amber Rose.
Oh, she's a DJ too.
No. She as far as her appearances, Sujit represents her too. So Skam Artist.
I don't even know what she looks like, but is she?
She's one with shaved. She's a shaved head, black.
Good looking.
She was a stripper, right?
She used to be. She's good looking though. She's
like she was a stripper who banged famous like rappers and shit.
No. He's saying no.
She's not. No, you know what?
She's hot.
You know what?
She's not my style, but she's hot.
I look at her, and I'm like, let me see. Okay, let me stare at her. Let me see. She's a good looking girl, and she has big tits and big.
I bet she's an animal in bed. I bet she's a fucking.
Well, she has a kid with Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
You know what? And Wiz Khalifa, you know what? They broke up and they did whatever, and he seems like he's legit with it. All right, go do your thing. Yeah. I'm gonna go do my thing, and he's cool. And but you don't think she's hot? Really? Is no? She's all right. I mean, I guess she's a good looking chick.
She's not my style, but she's hot.
Yeah, I don't even know if she's my style. I don't know. She might be my style. No, she's probably like she's good. She might be my style.
I keep telling myself I'm gonna go brunette, but blonde something.
All my girlfriends have been white girls.
Yeah, I can't get rid
Because
of
you're a self-loathing Cuban.
skinny blondes and fake tits. I don't know what it is. It's weird.
I mean, I'm from Orange County, so I want every girl to look like a cartoon.
Oh,
character.
you know what? I had one girl that was me too. I had one
I want
girl
cartoons.
I had one girl that was a Mexican chick. Yeah. And then you know how she threw it? This is funny. She threw it back up and she's like, have you met my new boyfriend? I met her somewhere. I ran into her randomly like 10 years after I dated
whatever
her.
comes after this is going to be good. Yes. If the girl, have you met my new boyfriend? Oh boy, I can't wait to hear this.
No, she goes, do you know who my new boyfriend is? I'm all, no. She goes, it's the owner of Javier's son. The restaurant
Javier Jr.
Mark Post's son?
I don't know, whoever it is, dude. And I was like, whatever.
Well, Javier's is owned by Mark Post, who I used to work for.
Oh, no, the other dude.
So actually Javier.
Yeah.
His kids are all pretty cool.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They're from where we're from.
Status, yeah.
They're all cool.
Oh, sorry. Hey, guys, don't get on me.
No, but she's a whore, but they're all cool.
Yeah, fuck her. See, at least you don't have your like my mom.
See, I'm your real friend. Fuck that whore.
No, that's what she told me. So I was like, okay,
Yeah, but she's your ex-girlfriend, so
know.
fuck her.
No,
Come on.
we're talking years
I hope
ago.
that bitch gets hit by a car.
Yeah, dies on impact. Bang. Oh my God! So I forgot to bring this up. So, and this has nothing to do with women getting hit by cars. It's a guy, but we're sitting in traffic going to our friend's house to eat tonight, and this homeless dude has this heavy backpack on, and he's doing the swing I'm wasted dance, and he's my backpack, and I see him start to fall off the curb, and I see a fucking bus coming.
No.
And we're in traffic, and I'm tapping Alicia. I'm like, oh my God, bus. Of course, you know, he corrects. He rightens the ship and goes back off, and the bus passes. And then he starts to trip again, and I look, and there's a tour bus coming. So an even bigger bus. And then I'm like, oh my God, bus. Oh my God, bus. So finally, again, he's maybe one step away from falling off the curb. And then right in ship again.
So
starts complaining, takes the back.
How did we go from talking about butts?
People getting hit by a car.
How did we go from talking about girls touching our butts to getting hit by a car?
I don't know.
So we're going to go back to ass play?
Yeah.
All right.
So
We can get nose deep.
So what do we tell Lisa? So Lisa, as long as your boyfriend doesn't want that to be the only thing going on or the most important thing going on, I don't think you should be too freaked out. If he's kind of excited, because it's like the topping. It's like, it's ice cream. Ice cream's pretty good, but you add a bunch of hot fudge, it's good. Well, I was bad.
I was gonna say.
Hot fudge is the bad analogy. Sorry. If you put a bunch of caramel on top, well, that's not very good either. But if you put a good topping on ice cream, it makes it even better. So it's like if you got good sex going on.
If you stick a banana in the sundae, that's a little bigger.
That's a little weird too.
That's a little.
So Lisa, don't be scared if there's other stuff going on and he likes it when he touches, but also I wouldn't be freaked out. He's not swinging the other way.
Make him come like a fire hose.
Yeah, what is that like have you heard the milk the prostate thing in your life? I know you have.
Of course I have.
What about you?
I've heard about it. Yeah, I've heard about it. I think Bam Margera is some shit we're talking about.
Have you seen
that
Bam
shit.
these days?
Yeah, doesn't look too good.
Bro, he's like the before and after picture.
Oh God,
He's
really?
fucking probably has a lot of problems, dude. You know?
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, I mean,
Whoa, thanks, Captain Obvious. You should be on CSI. You're fucking brilliant.
now I'm gonna spend the next.
Well, you're fucking asking me these questions. I'm telling you, dude. Jesus Christ.
Now I gotta go look him up and be like, oh God, what's wrong with Bam?
No,
he looks like a different person.
Yeah.
That sucks.
You know what,
So-
dude? His buddy died, dude. And it's
No,
fucking
I
in
know.
a terrible way, dude.
Yeah.
And he's fucking.
Well, everybody handles death.
And then you know what,
differently.
dude? That guy probably his body's probably jacked. All that shit that he did, and you know
all that,
fuck, man.
all the brain damage they got.
And then
from all
his fucking buddies died. They could die left and right, man. But you know what? When you live that kind of crazy lifestyle, dude, you know,
it happens.
shit happens.
Yeah, 100%.
What the fuck you gonna do?
100%. So
The next worst advice. What else we got?
let's see.
I wanna ruin some
We have
people's
another
lives.
question from Suzanne,
Hey,
who lives in Reno. She wants to know about her boyfriend likes to treat him like a baby and wants to know if she should be, if that's normal, and is it going too far if she puts a diaper on him? Now see, you can play my butt all you want. As soon as we start talking about putting diapers on, that's too much.
Yeah, that guy's got fucking issues, man. His
Yeah.
mother issues.
but
probably.
so where is his mommy?
Yeah.
Because that's kind
Yeah,
of
that guy, number one, has mommy issues. Number two, you guys know it's pretty common, actually. Like, I don't know if you guys, it's a weird thing to say, but I used to date a girl who was a dominatrix. This is a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And she would have like clients, whatever, who were her quote slaves. And it's funny because the guys who are into that are guys who are super powerful CEOs of
rich.
Fortune 500
Happens
companies,
all the time.
guys who are millionaires. It's like they just want to do something different for once. So they call the shots in their entire life, except for these 2 hours a week they pay this chick to beat the fuck out of them and tell them what to do all day.
And they pay him a lot of money.
Yeah, it's so weird.
A ton of money, just like strippers. I'm sure you guys have known a couple of strippers,
No.
and they always call you. They used to call me. Oh, I don't know. They used to call me and be like, "Oh my God, Cubeechee, you know, came in and you spent so much money."
He gave me 5 G's last night. 5 G's? What? The fuck? What'd you do? Nothing. I just hung out with him. And nothing.
Yeah.
You just
Oh my
hung out.
God.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine like paying a girl to like beat the fuck out of you or tell you what to do or make you her slave? So I'll give you an example. This is a long time ago, and this is a girl here in LA, and she was hot as fuck. And I was really young, like 22, 23, like still sort of green, like as far as like LA chicks and like older chicks and like chicks like in the big leagues, you know? And I was hanging out with this girl, and like she just had weird stuff going on, and she had like a whole closet like full of like stuff to like hurt you with. Yes. And like one time we were hooking up, and she was like, open the closet. And was like, what do you want to do? And I was like, nothing. Put that shit away. I just want to hang out and bang you. Like I'm just stoked to put it in your pussy. Right. And
you can play my ass if you want.
Yeah. So
just up to the knuckle.
This girl had a couple different things. Like she wanted to like hurt me, like this little thing that like would shock me.
I got some stories.
She had this one thing that would like spin, and you work static electricity, and if she put it close to me, and if it got within like an inch or two, it would have a little bolt that go to me. And then she had this other deal. She would hold on to it, and then she would lick me, and the bolt would go from her tongue to wherever she would put her tongue on me, and it would shock me. And I was like, not that into it. I mean, now I'm fucked up. I'd be into it. But at the time, I was like, whoa, this kind of hurts.
I had a chick that I had a girl that used to want to pour candle wax and do all that shit on me, and she was crazy because she lived in Long Beach.
You pass the vodka, please.
She lived in Long Beach, and she used to always want to do candle work play, like all that shit. But you know, I'm Cuban, dude, and she had a hairy bush. She had like her pussy wasn't shaved.
In the 70s called it with their pubic hair back.
Right, and then I'm like, what the fuck's her hairy bush? Fucking, and
trying
then
to burn me.
Candle wax. So, dude, I thought she was like kind of doing some ritualistic shit. So I got the fuck out of there. It's bounced. I'm Cuban, all paranoid.
Sensory, exactly. Oh, mommy, no.
Nah, so I bounced out of that.
The one. Okay, so what turned me off to candle play was partying too hard with my friend Shane. And poured a bunch of fucking, bro, come here, this feels good. I'm like, no, and he just dumped a whole fucking candle on my chest. And we were definitely on a different planet at that point, and I'm just like, oh, fuck you. And he's like,
yeah, when I'm fucked up, none of that seems funny.
No.
I had another
That's
girl.
not a martial art. I'm gonna fucking punch you back. Get away from me.
I had another girl who she was super fine looking girl, like super rich, lived in Newport. And then I was banging her out, and then she told me, goes, reach over there and just grab whatever. And then I reached over there, and she had like a little trunk thing, and there's a grip of dildos and vibrators and toys. And I got scared.
The biggest black drain pipe you could find.
Yeah, the Lexington Steel special. No, I just looked at it and I'm like, what is this? And she's like, no, just whatever. And I'm like, I don't know. Hey, and I started doing some other shit.
You were a lot younger then. Huh? Now you would be like, oh, whatever.
No, yeah.
Now you're like,
dude, I was scared. And I got shook.
Isn't it funny how?
And then when they called me, my friends called me the next day. How the pussy? I'm all, she had a fucking trunk full of dildos.
Yeah, like, isn't it funny how relative it is? Like when you're 20 years old, you're like, oh my god, and then like now you're like, oh, yeah, whatever.
She made me stick something in her ass.
Yeah, like I told her she could put it in my ass too. I don't know.
And you know what's funny is that I ran into girls all the time that like they used to hang out from a long time ago in the day, and then I talked to them. They're a little bit older, and then they're more mature, and they're like, "Hey, do you want to just come hang out and just you go over their house? Yeah, just have sex." And then the next morning,
and they
like,
say it to
goodbye. You? No, they don't say it.
But they mean it.
They mean you already know. They're like, "Hey, want to come over and hang out?" And you're like, "Sure." You get that little deep
What
voice.
about what about like?
What up?
I mean, I experience this all the time. I experience this all the time in our circle. Is I mean,
and do you got? So what's your story? You have a girlfriend? You're married, or what's your problem?
I have a girlfriend.
Oh, okay. So, but before you were an animal, you were single.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
it is what it is. Let me tell my story. So I experience this all the time. Do you ever experience this whole thing where you like your friends and like end up marrying girls that you did just
all
disgusting,
the time.
terrible
All the
things
time.
to?
All the
I have
time.
so many friends that have married girls that I just slaughtered and just did, and just like, oh, like I had like, fivesomes with them and all their friends. And then my buddy's like having a kid with them, like making vows. And I'm just like, bro, she's a whore.
The worst is when your friends bring it up. And you're like fucking partying with them, and they'll say, "Remember when you fucked my wife?" And you go, "Ooh, "Yeah, I do," and I don't want to talk about it. I gotta go.
It's so awkward.
And they say, "I guess you're." I don't know why the fuck you'd say that. It's just us in the fucking kitchen, man.
I'm telling you right now, like if you bang the fuck out of a chick, I ain't marrying her.
No.
Oh, no.
If one of my good friends banged the fuck out of a chick, I don't care how much I liked her. I'd be like, yo, I really like you, but Cubeechee banged you, and I'm sure you guys did disgusting stuff, and I'm not gonna think about the rest.
Dude, my buddy. He's not my buddy anymore, but he used to be.
Of course he's not.
It makes
If
sense.
he's listening to this, fuck you.
No, but he used to be my buddy, dude. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, and I used to date this girl, right? And then he started banging her, and then he could never get over the fact that I used to just bang her all the time. And then not only that, but then after he completely wifed her, and then she just it just became very awkward, dude. The dude was just always like,
that's
hey,
what I'm
bro.
saying. It's awkward. Like your buddy falls in love, has kids, like makes a life and has this partner in his life. And you're like, bro, I spit in her face and choked her and like made her watch while I did terrible things to her friends and then made her lick it off. I
don't know about all that shit.
I mean, I've done that.
Chicks are slutty where we're from.
I've done that with a lot. I've done that stuff with a lot of our friends' wives. Trust me.
See, and now that these things are being vocalized in front of me, I realize why I'm so fucked up. It's partially his fault, the big part. I'm reflashing in my brain, our friends' compounds and doing horrible things.
You know what's funny is that I had another friend that was just like, goes, dude, do you know this chick? And then
I think I love her, bro.
No, some shit like that. It was kind of close to that. He was, dude, this chick's, I think this is the one for me. And I'm like, dude. And then I looked at her and I'm all, hey, dude, I know you. And then it was a stripper. She used to be a stripper in Orange County. That's some strip club in Orange County.
Princess?
Dude, it used to be
Mr. J's, TJ's, Ecstasy,
Captain Creams. Yeah. And then I go, dude,
rest in peace.
And then I tried to, And then I tried to explain to him. He's all, dude, it's a different girl now, bro. Different girl
She goes to church now, man.
Yeah.
She found Jesus. Motherfucker, you need some Jesus in
But
your life.
You know what?
I get it. I will say, but I don't.
I will say there's a lot of girls I know who are 10 times bigger whores than some strippers I know.
Oh yeah,
I know a lot of strippers who are relatively classy.
Big time.
They're just there to work, but they're not easy to get with. And there's girls who aren't strippers who you can just fucking give her one drink and she's fucking naked in your house.
I got the perfect plan. What's just gonna happen? I don't have a choice. My mom moved in with me, so I can't. She's like, you can't bring fucking girls home.
What happened?
My mom moved into my house.
Oh,
help me with my kid.
That's cool.
And she's like, yeah, you can't bring any more women home now. I'm like, yeah, I go. Thanks.
Yep.
But that assures me I can't have a girlfriend for fucking ever.
That's gangster though, dude.
Get married again.
That's the
She
real
goes,
man, dude.
if you are going to get married, no more fucking blondes. She's like, okay, a brunette, she has to come from a good rich family. She has to have a good job.
Oh,
She
because
has
a
to
rich
have life.
family worked last time.
Yeah, well, no, but she wants. I don't know. She's just a fucking. She's a mother.
Hey,
She
guys.
has to be a brunette.
Listen, we are on Dash Radio, American Animals, Erik Cubeechee, Ian McCall. My name is Erik Apple, and we're having a good time here. Make sure you check us out on social media, at 2 American Animals on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Follow us, like us, hang out with us. We've had a good time with Erik Cubeechee today, the man, the myth, the legend.
Pretty fun. I feel like I've known Ian for years.
How can people follow you, Erik?
You can, go to the Skam Artist website, skamartist.com/DJ Erik Cubeechee, or you can go to at Erik Cubeechee at Instagram and Twitter. Same stuff. Erik Cubeechee. You'll figure it out. It's pretty easy.
How do you spell Cubeechee?
This is
Cubiche.
No, wrong.
It's all E's. Cubechee.
Yeah. Cubhee. Wait, Cub. Now you got me fucked up.
You can't even spell your name.
Cubee.
Oh my! Of course you're voting for Hillary.
Cubeechee. Cubeechee.
Okay,
Of course you're voting for Hillary.
because he texted me and then she read it and she's like, wait, that's spelled wrong.
Cubeechee.
She was wrong too.
Yeah.
So
Cubeechee. I made it out. That's my nickname, dude. Then that's my nickname. I'm Cuban, so that's what they call me.
thought you were-
For the 90th time.
I thought your nickname was Cubeechee, dog.
Cubeechee. No, that's just my voicemail. But Apple, thank you so much for having me.
I'm stoked you're here to hang out with us.
I'm like this one guest kind of scenario when I go, because the last time we had 4 guests. And then
Who'd you have?
We talked about it.
Oh, yeah, you had T.O.
Cole Miller, Terrell Owens,
Cole Miller. Yeah, he had a good fight.
Who do you think won that fight?
and Erik Audet.
I thought he was against Alex Caceres.
Yeah, and
That
Jesse
was a tough
James.
fight. It could have gone either way, man. Exactly. I mean, I don't know, but you know what? I think Alex had money on that fight too, and I took Cole Miller, and I still think
I don't think anyone didn't.
Yeah, and then that kid, man, I don't know.
So we have one more segment I want to do, and I'll leave. I have an idea for someone I want to use, but I'm open. The floor is open. I like to do a little celebrity call out. I mean, you guys watch the news, you see people who are in the news, celebrities who are just. There's so many ridiculous celebrities. Is there anybody that you guys just look at and you see them, and you're like, man, they're ridiculous. Like, what is wrong with that person? Is there anybody that you can think of on the top of your head that you want to talk about?
How famous?
Famous? Anybody? Floor is open. I mean, I got one in my head that I kind of mentioned earlier.
I saw your boy Gio at the gym the other day.
He's not famous. Don't even talk about that guy. Come on, like a real one, like a real celebrity call out.
Oh man.
For me, we could do every week with Kanye.
Yeah,
because the dude's out of his mind. He's
nah, you know what? I
gotta watch the news.
Did you see him on Ellen last month?
No, I didn't see him. You know what?
Well,
the thing is, I agree with
highlight
you.
videos.
You know what? The thing is, I think that guy needs a lot of attention in his life. You know what I mean?
He wasn't hugged as a baby.
Yeah, I don't know what his problem is, but I think he has a lot of problems with his he just needs attention all the time. I don't get it. You know what I mean?
Well, he's in the right family.
Yeah. You know what? They need attention all the time. I don't get it. Like, and I try to watch it. I try to watch that show. Like, I was like, I'm going to sit down. And I put it, DVR'd it, and I sat down. I just couldn't understand. I couldn't understand.
Ears started to bleed?
Because my family.
tried to watch the Kardashians?
Yeah, my family.
I never watched.
You know why? Because my
seconds.
family, I come from such a loving family.
You come from a Cuban loving family?
I didn't say Cuban. I just said I come from my mom, you know, and I come and I try to watch this shit.
I come from my mom. Oh, do you?
My dad, actually. That's technically.
I come from my mom.
So then, anyways, I don't know, man. It's just it's kind of hard to watch. It's like all this, you know, we got to do this, but you know what? I'm sure most of it is prepped up and it's all written, so they got to act it. And it's more like a show,
it's not
a TV
real.
show. I don't think it's real. Dude.
But I just can't. I mean,
people like that, you can't act like that. Dude.
You know what?
No,
I don't think he's necessarily a bad dude, Kanye. I just think he just doesn't know how to handle certain stuff and doesn't know how to like convey his message. So he just comes off sounding
you know what
an
the
idiot.
problem is? That guy since his car crash in a long time ago, nobody's ever knocked his ass out, because once you get knocked your ass knocked out, and I'm sure one of these rappers is gonna knock his ass out, and then all that shit's gonna chill the fuck out. Watch.
That's
but I mean, I'm a fan of Kanye West.
He's got multiple security guards with him 24 hours a day. He ain't getting knocked out by nobody.
I've seen guys get with multiple security guards get knocked out.
Yeah, I mean, I agree on that, but not Kanye.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's a little bigger. And again, I'm making fun of him a little bit, but yo, Kanye living the dream. That guy's he's.
I'm a fan of Kanye West.
He's a savant / genius, kind of weird.
I don't know if you
sometimes he comes up with amazing shit. Sometimes he comes up with horrible shit.
Listen, he makes great records. He's a great musician. Fashion wise, I don't know. Weird. I don't know. But
as he would say, he's fashion forward.
He's fashion forward. I don't know. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's our celebrity call out. Kanye West. You're amazing, but sometimes you get a little weird, brother.
Fuck you.
No, not fuck you. Like I said, I think he's a good dude. He just doesn't know how to communicate sometimes.
Ian, what do you mean, fuck you?
Maybe he
What's
has
that mean?
Asperger's. No, I just like saying that to people for no apparent reason. Yeah, man. You know, I don't know the guy, so I can't really talk shit. But you
can talk shit. You have a radio show and a podcast.
That's true.
Hey, we are American Animals here on Dash Radio every single week, Wednesday from 5 to 7 p.m. Make sure you listen to us every week. Lock it in. Follow us on social media at 2 American Animals. Ian McCall, I'm Erik Apple, hanging out with DJ Erik Cubeechee. Thank you so much for checking us out. What do you want to say? Goodbye?
Shoots.
Bye-bye.
Man, you guys are amazing. Hey, we'll see you next week.
You said
American Animals here on Dash. Peace. Peace in the Middle East.
This podcast was a presentation of lightupmedia.fm.